Now, we've been doing tiny homes on the channel for quite a while now, and this isn't really going to be a tiny home. It is per se, but it's not going to be kind of recognized as a tiny home in The Sims 4. I've got an idea. I want to try and build a townhouse that is only 2 tiles wide. I want the townhouse to be 2 stories as well, and I want at least 2 bedrooms. So we're going by the power of 2 today. Will I be able to achieve this? I have no idea. But I want it to have everything, a fully working kitchen, a bathroom, maybe even 2 bathrooms. And I want the house to function properly as a house. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. So without further ado, let's flop on over to the world of Newcrest and try and give this challenge a go. And so here we are in the world of Newcrest on a 30 by 20 lot. And we're going to give this challenge a go. I've never tried this before. I did see a creator once upon a time do a 1-tile townhouse. That just looked far too hard. I cannot remember the creator for the life of me, but I do remember leaving a comment in your video. If you can pipe up in the comments and you are watching this video, then please let me know, because I was kind of inspired from you and I'm so sorry that I forgot. This was a while ago. But we're going to try this today. I think what I want to do is make it kind of semi-modern sort of townhouse as well. And we're going to build this by the way of probably just making a floor plan on the go. I think that would be the most sensible option to do. I've got a few thoughts in my head and I'm going to try and see if it will work here. So I do want some kind of little front garden. That sounds hilarious, but that's what I want. We're going to start off with a porch. I think we should have a dedicated area for a door. I think that would be the perfect way to go. And then maybe here we could do a kitchen. You walk straight into the kitchen. It's going to be like a galley kitchen. So if we could have like maybe like the fridge, the oven, the sink, and then somewhere to work. Maybe go for a 5-tile kitchen. And then we can have like a walkway going all the way through into the next part of the house, which is probably going to be the living area. I'd probably want to go down the route of having the living room as a 5-tile room as well. And what we could do is maybe put like a TV on the wall and have the sofa here or something. I have no idea how this is going to work. I really don't. So we're going to need a next level. So I want to get in a staircase. A staircase here, I think would probably be the best way to go. And I'm going to just test and see if a staircase is going to fit in here okay first before I move on. I'm going to use one of these staircases so you can kind of see through it. And that will give us a feeling of space in here, you know. It's going to be hilarious. Okay. And I do want some kind of little back garden as well. So I do want a toilet down here. I think a toilet on this level would be sensible. So maybe I could do like a single toilet with a sink in there. And then have this as the hallway. And then this can come out into a back garden here. A tiny little back garden that is going to look absolutely hilarious. But I think that could work. I think we're onto something here. Maybe. I don't know just yet, okay? But we're going to give it our best shot, aren't we, my darlings? Yes, we bloody are indeed. Right, so up here, maybe we could do a balcony, a tiny little balcony at the front or at the back even, overlooking the garden below. That could be a vibe. And then what I could do is box in this whole hallway. Now this is going to be difficult because I do want to get a bathroom in here plus 2 bedrooms. I don't know how we're going to make this work. I need to think. I think this is going to be the only way that we can do this, where it would semi make sense. I'm not going to say it's the perfect option. And there's probably a better option out there, but this is how I'm going to do mine. I've actually shuffled forward the build a little bit forward. So we've just got a little bit more room at the back. We're going to go for a bit of a bigger back garden instead. And this is going to be a bedroom here. And I think what I want to do is add a toilet here. And then as we get to the back, as I said, I want this to be a 2-bedroom house. So I'm going to add another bedroom here and then have this as the shower room. Just a single shower in there. I'm sure we could maybe make that work. I don't know. We're just going to see how it works. But at least they've got a bathroom now. And what I had to do downstairs was change where the stairs were. So this is going to be the kitchen. The stairs are going to be here. And then the living room is going to be here. So I think that's the way I want to go about it. I think it could work. It's not perfect, but I think it's going to be an okay layout considering what we're working with. I didn't want them to be able to walk through the bedroom to get to the bathroom and stuff. That was not a vibe I wanted. We could have went down that route, but it's not feasible in here. It's really not. And the sim who would be living here would be fuming. Yes, they would. So we're going to make this a bit of a modern townhouse. Look how skinny it is. Look, a skinny legend. What I'm going to do is bring you to there. And I'm going to do the same up here. That is nowhere near there, Aiden. And then what I'm going to do is bring this all the way back here. And then flop this up on top like that. And then what I think I want to do is I want to go... It's going to be a modern townhouse, but I still want it to look like a little townhouse. A tiny little townhouse. So I'm going to bring it from there. Same with here as well. And then I'm going to pull these flaps and just flap them right above like that. Yes, but I think this needs to be a bit more dramatic. I think I want to pull that up a little bit higher like this. Oh, yes, that's the ticket. She is a slim, skinny legend. She really is. Yeah, I'm for it. We're going to go for that. Okay. I think we should do maybe stone on the inset area and then like a wooden panel going all the way down. And I think I'm going to keep windows just to one side. So depending on where we've got things here, I think what we're going to do is try and do windows on one side. Now, the only feasible option really would be this side here. And then what we could do is maybe put two together. I won't do that today, but there's an option then to make this a kind of semi-detached skinny legend, you know? So, first thing first, stone. Stone has popped into my head as that base game wonderful one. This one here. I think this could work. If I can do you on there and on the roof piece. Let me see what it's going to be around here as well. Yeah, if I can do you to there and you there. And then using the wooden siding that came with growing together. Is it that one? I think it's this one. I think that could work. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, I do believe so. And then bring that all the way down. And the same here as well. So this looks hilarious, you know? But it's for the places where you're short on space and you still want a 2-bedroom townhouse. That is the marketing scheme that this company have bought, this architectural company. You know, so that's the ticket. That's the tickety boo today. Yes, it is. Yeah, I think that could work. And then roof tile wise, I think I'm going to go for the sheeting from Eco Lifestyle and then use the same. I might go for a square trim just to make it look a little bit chunky. No, I don't like that. I can't do it. I cannot use any of these trims anymore. I really detest them. I do. I can use the beveled one. Is that the beveled one there? Yeah, the beveled out roof trim. That's a little bit thicker. Yes. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. Door wise here, I probably could use quite a big door actually. So, oh, actually popped into my head. Still one of my favorite doors in the game. And it could be a choice between this one here, which was the one I wanted, or we could go for that kind of vibe and then use black windows. I think I'm going to go down that route. I'm going to go down that route today. Let me get you in there. Oh, yeah, that's the ticket. That is the tickety tit. And then maybe here, using this one from Snowy Escape. Oh, that's a little bit too dark. Can we go for a grey? Oh, the grey's nice. Let me see where you're going to end up. I probably want to put you up about that height, actually. And that's into one of the bedrooms there. So that's kind of flooded in with a bit of light, hasn't it? Yeah, I think that's the route that I want to go down. So what I need to figure out now is what windows we're going to be putting all the way down these side areas here. So we're going to use the base game windows, and this is where I've decided to put them. So we've got one window coming in here into the kitchen. Same with the stairwell area. The living room, I've separated them off because we're probably going to need some space to put up a TV or something up here. So I've left it like that. And then above, same one here as well, some windows going into the big stairwell area. I'm not going to be doing windows into these bathrooms, sadly, which, you know, is not my favourite thing to do, but that's the choice that I've made here. And then I've copied the same window at the back here. And the only problem is, this is the only place I could really put a door. And I thought to free up this floor plan a little bit, what I'm going to do is open out all of this area here. So it's almost like a bit of a modern sort of shotgun sort of style, really. And I think what that would do is just open up this space even more. I might even get rid of that wall there as well, just so we've got enough room here to put in a kitchen, but also it could just kind of freeze up this whole area, doesn't it? It's almost making me want to get rid of this one as well, just so you can kind of see through the whole thing. That could be interesting. We'll keep that. We'll keep that going. So that's kind of an open floor plan down the bottom now. And upstairs, I'm just going to keep exactly as it is. So I just keep looking at it. It just looks so funny. It looks funny and I'm laughing, all right? I think we can make this work, hopefully. Hopefully we can. So what I want to do now is I want to just get the lighting in, choose the flooring and the wallpapers for the interior. And then we're going to do a little bit of outside work, including the garden area as well, which I am going to fence in. So let's try and do that. Wallpaper, flooring and interior doors have been chosen, and I've also gone for a very interesting colour on the interior as well. This green. I wanted to bring a bit of the outside in, considering this is a very small space, but I really want to get in some black accents, so I changed the colour of the stairs as well, and I've used these interior doors, plus a black bathroom everywhere. I mean, this whole area has got no natural light anyway, so let's make it darker, to be honest with you, a bit more of a moody vibe. And I might put some colour into the bedrooms once we actually get into them, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing with them just yet, so I've left them white. But I think this could work. Here's hoping anyway. So, as I said, I do want to get a garden going on. We're going to go for the black accent even more so here, and we're going to get in a garden at the back area here, keeping it on the same footprint as the house itself as well. I think this could work around here. I have no idea what we're going to be able to fit out there just yet, so for now I'm just going to leave it as it is. I might go down the route of bringing the outside flooring all the way out as well. Now this is a little bit shiny for the exterior, but I think it would just add a moment into the house. I keep looking at this and I'm like, what the hell are we going to do here? This is the skinniest house I've ever seen in my life. Didn't even notice that up there, but I did just then. I like the lines as well. I forgot to say that. I put the paneling on the wall, so it kind of drags your eyes all the way down. Same with the ceiling as well. I think that works quite nicely there. So I think this is what we're going to do. And we're going to try and make the best of things here. So, first things first, I need to connect in the front of this house. So, I'm going to use Ye Old Faithful and do the sidewalk slabs and just connect it in like that. So, we have got a little moment there. We could probably do a little mailbox up on the side here. So, what I'm going to do is just fit it over. Let's get down to this level. Fit it over here and just flop it there like that. Because that door opens in the middle anyway, so don't need to worry about that too much. And they should be able to get in and use that quite easily. We do, however, as well, need some lighting out the front here. I'm thinking about doing some kind of like wall light at the top, maybe a lighting bar. I'm wondering if the artist light, the art lighting would work, because it's kind of unassuming. And it gives off a decent bit of light as well. Is that going to glitch out? No, let's have a look at the nighttime. Oh, it does. It lights up that area nicely. And it's very unassuming, which in turn may give us enough room now to put up a little bit of a window box. Maybe I could go for this one here. I haven't used this one in a hot titty minute, I tell you. It's a bit small. It's a bit small. Let's size that up with a tool mod. Now, instead of a window box, why don't we try and use this? Now, this is a little bit too big, so I think what I'm going to do is just size it down very slightly. So maybe a 0.997. That is not a dot there, Aiden, you silly bum. There we are. That didn't do anything. Maybe just a 0.9 then. Let me have a little look at you, my love. Oh, you fit in like a glove there, darling. And then what that does, not only does it give us a little bit of architectural interest here, but it also acts as a bit of shelter over the front area of the door. I said that really well then. I'm so pleased with myself. My brain is still muddled. What about if I flop you to like there? Yeah, I like that. Oh, I do like that. Yes, that gives me something. And that's something I'm absolutely for. Really am. I'm thinking corbels. Now, I know going off couth here. Off couth? Is that the right terminology? No, probably not. We're going off track here. But maybe if I can get in some of these modern looking corbels, that could give us a little bit of interest as well. Oh, I forgot it's going to be flopping around here like nobody's business. You can just go there, that one there, that one. And then size you down. No, you're going to be an asshole. Right, okay. Oh, stop it. Oh, that does give me something. Okay, well, I'm going to do the other one. Yeah, do you know what? I'm for that. I think that just brings a little bit of interest to the front of the house, doesn't it? Very, very nice indeed. I'll do the same with the back. And there we go. I've done the same with the back here. And now just to fit in this kind of like offset door, because it kind of like goes off to the side, looks a little bit weird. I think by balancing it out, I could put in one of these and just flop it off to the side like this, and then that brings a little bit of greenery out into the garden. We obviously still need a bit of lighting here as well, so I might even copy what we did out the front and bring in those little art lights just for the well, the above this door here. If I can just bring you down to that level. And that should suffice quite nicely. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. I think that's going to be absolutely perfect. What we're going to concentrate on now is putting some stuff out in this garden. So I'm just going to grab an array of things and we're going to make this together. Right, I think we can make this work. What we're going to do, a seating area first off. We're going to put the seating area right up to the fence here. Like that. I'm also going to put a little surface down here as well for drinks and stuff, but I don't know what surface just yet. A little lounging area. Now again, I don't know if this is going to work either. I don't know if they need the other side to be able to get on the sun lounger, but I'm going to pop it in anyway, and that kind of matches in with that sofa kind of nicely. So there's a nice bit of a lounging moment going on. And then what I want to do is add in a little area for them to dine. Now again, I know that they'll be able to use this. The chair does like go back the animation once they get in there, but I know that they can use that. That's not too bad. And then that gives us enough space here to put in a barbecue. And I had to push this up as far as possible just to give them enough room to be able to get in and use this chair here. So I think that's all going to work kind of nicely. Now things may set on fire because it's very close quarters to that barbecue, but I think we can make it work. So off to the side here, we need a little table, don't we? I might even go for that small little wooden table, this one. And just put it in there in a black, because that's a nice little size, that. And that kind of fits in there perfectly, doesn't it? Oh, I'm for that, I tell you. Yeah, I think that could work. It's very simple, but I think it's going to work perfectly in gameplay. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Tuppences, flaps, everything else crossed. I think what I want to do also is get some lighting out here. And I think what we'll use are these terrestrial lighting, but I'm going to size them down just so it doesn't overwhelm this space too much. Maybe want to get you away from the barbecue. If I can do like one there, I think we can do another one there like that. Now this is not going to give us massive amount of light out here, but I think just a nice glow in the garden would be perfect at night time. Oh, do you know what? I'm kind of for that. I think that is exactly what I wanted right there. Yeah, that's a nice little space. Again, I will play test it just in case it doesn't work. But we're moving on. We're going to start here because this is easy. We're going to start here. This is going to be a toilet, my loves. And we're going to do very much a black moment in all of these bathrooms. So I think what I want to use, or maybe using you in here. Not used you in a while. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use you there. And then I'm going to do a sink that looks like it's got storage in. So maybe either you or the other one that came with, which was this one, wasn't it? And they all both come in a solid. This one here looks like it's got a little bit more storage. And they both come in a solid black, as I was going to say. Now, lighting. Lighting mirror, but I want a mirror with lighting. My brain went there first. I'm thinking maybe this one and flopping you in that kind of like position. Stunning. And then off to the side here, I'm going to get in a little loo roll. Get you on a black moment like that. Let's get down that wall. And then I'm going to flop you right off to the side of it like this. Beautiful. Let me see that. No, that's a little bit. No, that's fine. You'd be able to reach and grab that. That'd be absolutely fine. And then I probably want to get in a little hand towel off to the side here as well, don't I? So this one, solid black. Let's get you off to the side here. Get you in like that. In fact, what I'm going to do is put you up a little bit higher. Just so it's not in the way of those drawers. There we go. And we've got ourselves a toilet downstairs. How stunning. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Yes. Okay, well, I think we need to start right back at the front of the house here. I'm going to concentrate on the kitchen first. So I'm going to choose a kitchen. So I want to bring a bit of an accent in with everything. So I think this is the perfect tone to use in here with all of the palette that we've got going on. And this kitchen just fits in really streamlined. So I think we're going to be okay here. Fingers crossed. The only problem with this, I'm going to have to put something here that blocks this arch anyway, but it still makes it look like it's open, so I'm not too worried about that. Don't know if I want to do the fridge there, though, because that will kind of block it off. So I'm going to pop you there for now and hope for the bloody best. And I'm going to put the fridge next to it. We're going to use that matching fridge as well. I think it's going to be this one, isn't it? Yes. Okay, that could work. I don't know if I like it there. I think we're going to have to rethink the arch because I just don't know. I just don't think the arch is going to look right with the fridge there. Oh, I don't know, because it kind of like opens up at the top. We'll keep it. We'll see what happens. So we're going to need a workspace. An oven's going to go there, a sink. And I think I'm going to finish it off with an end piece here. I think that's what I want to do. I mean, I could go for a full size piece because it still gives us enough room there. What I could do is, because there's no kind of inside dining space, I could do like a counter moment and put a bar stool there. And they should still be able to walk past it quite easily. I think that's what I want to do. And then that at least gives us a little bit of dining space. I know it's only one chair, but it's something, you know. I would like the matching oven as well, please, if you will. Thank you very much. Is it you? I think it is. There we are. Matching oven in that space. I kind of wanted to do cupboards in here, but because of this archway is proving too difficult. I'm going to move you. We're going to get a different one going on. We're going to use this base game one because it's got a little bit of a window at the top as well, allowing in a lot more natural light. And then it gives us a nice solid space to work on here to be able to put up the matching cupboard doors, darlings. And I think it's this one, isn't it? I can never tell. I think it is, or is it this one? It's this one. The colours look off on that, but I'm sure that is the match. Is that the matching tone though? Because it looks disgusting as far as I'm concerned. That fits in a lot better. There we go. Right, I'm going to do you to there and another solid one. Storage in this space would be a commodity. Is that the right word to use? It is now. I'm going to flop you into there like that. And then we're going to do a cheeky little end piece like this. Bring you to there like that. I think that could work. Yeah, that's going to work gorgeously. Now I just need to pick a bar stool. I want to bring in a bit more wood tone into here. So I might go for this one here. Oh, that's a tight space there, isn't it? Let me just see how far I can pull this in without it coming through the other side and just giving me a little bit more room. That was just a little bit too much there. That bar's kind of slipping out there. There we go. No, they're still slipping out. I'm going to go for it. That there is a decorative architectural piece. That is a floor vent. I think that could work. They should be able to get through there. I'm going to player test it now just in case. Player tested works a dream. They can fit through there really easily actually. So we're on our way, darlings. Oh shit, a bin. What if I put the bin out here? Would that be weird? Oh damn, a bin. What would the new bin of dreams, first off, fit in this space here and still allow them to go up the stairs? Another thing I will have to player test, but I think that should be okay in there, shouldn't it? I need to player test that as well. Player tested, works a dream. So I'm happy about that. Now, we've got this interesting area now under the stairs. I reckon we could get a desk in there, you know. I reckon we could get a cheeky little desk in there. Probably only a single tile one, but a desk nonetheless, darlings, you know. So let's go for a single tile desk. Do we want to go for like this kind of vibe, or does that kind of block off what we... No, I like that. We'll do that. Does this one come in a black? Oh, it does. Maybe I'll go for a black then. Yes. That's not really that black though, is it? It's got a brown tinge to it. There we go. Brown tinge. And I don't want that. Not here. Not here. If I can get you there. Yeah, I think that could work. Then we get a little office chair in this moment here. And then this is enough space to get a sofa in, plus maybe a small bookcase. Testing, darlings. Right, I want something a little bit different here with the office chair. Something that we don't tend to use often. I mean, it's not massively adventurous in the slightest, but I don't tend to use this office chair, so I'm going to use it. Yeah, I think that could work there. Let's get that grid off. Okay. And I might want to give them a laptop in this place as well. Yeah, because everything else is ugly. So I'm going to give them a laptop. Let's give you an expensive laptop. We're going to give you this one here. We're going to flop that there like that. So we got that there for the moment. And don't worry, I'm still not finished with the kitchen. I still want to add some details in. But I want to go ahead and make this living room first. So I'm going to try and use a biggish sofa. I might go down the route actually of doing the modular moment and using this one. Because it does come in a black, but it also comes in a softer black. That wood tone's not perfect, but I think we could semi-get away with it. Let's have a little look, shall we? So we can work up to there. So we can get the central bit there. And we can also get in these end pieces. Let me see what that's going to... Yeah, that's nice. I don't want to do the same on this side here, though. I think what I want to do is do a flatter moment like that, just so it's a little bit more stylish. I think we can work with that. Yes. And then get the TV up on the side here. And I'm going to use this one. I probably want to go for the black frame, don't I? I'm going to need to bring you down a little bit more, my love. And then we could probably put a shelf above it. If I could bring you to there then, because that's at a good eye level, isn't it? To the sofa. Is that in the middle? It is. And then I could do a shelf on top of there. We'll do that. Bookcase. Now, this is probably where we're going to struggle a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe of you even using this one. What would you look like in this room? You don't give me style, but I think that's okay. With a nice picture up on the wall, I think it could work. It is semi-cutting in to the sofa, so maybe I'll cut it into the wall instead. Is that coming through that side? It's not. Do you know what? I'm kind of happy with that. I am kind of happy with that. I would have preferred floating shelves. Let's do floating shelves. That just looks a little bit better to me. So I used the Snowy Escape shelves, and then I had to lift up these books with a 9 key. Still frustrates me no end that these books don't fit on top of shelves. Like, that's just something. Why would you overlook something like that? Winds me up no end. Really does. Anyway, so this has left us with a little bit of space down here now. Oh, I also put a plant and a little Lindsay speaker up there as well, just for some music in this place. And I'm thinking, why don't we try and use this coffee table? Where are you, you little shit? Actually, you're not a coffee table. It's an end table, but I'm going to use it anyway. And I'm going to flop you to here. And then maybe just try and put in a small light on top of it. I don't want you to hang out too much. I want you to be around about there. So you can use it to rest your drinks on. And then also just have a little bit of lighting here. Maybe going for some kind of spotlight would be nice. Yeah, I don't actually mind that colorway either, the grey. That kind of works for me. Yeah, I'm for that. Okay. Stunning. Still want to get a shelf up here as well. Maybe with just some plants and stuff up there rather than books. And a nice big bit of art for the back of the wall here. So a nice bit of art. I love this one here from the Love Struck expansion. And I think the colours just work really well with the green. So I'm going to pop that up to there. And I've also done a shelf just at the top of the TV itself. I might pull the TV up just a little bit higher now. This kind of frustrates me, the fact that they're both at different levels here, but we need to remember that it's not a TV and not a bit of art. So I think that's going to work quite nicely there. I think that's going to work. I actually do love how that flows. I'm kind of surprised how much it does flow, actually. I really am. I'm really surprised. Now, I don't necessarily want to do like a banister here. So I think what I'm going to do instead is the thing that we've done many, many times. And we're going to use these wall pieces from Eco Lifestyle. Why are you not going down to the floor? I don't want you on the outside. I want you on the inside. This is going to be a bit difficult to do. I've had to come around the back end. Filth, first off. I've had to come around the back end and put it on this way. And then it's working, I think. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And I don't think I'm going to do it up here, though. I think up here I am going to add in a banister. And I'm just going to do a glass one just to allow all the natural light to come through, you know. So I'm going to flop this one just up to here like that. Yes, I think that could work. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get rid of that wall there. Yeah, that's fine. And that will stop people from toppling down the stairs. And it also gives us a nice little nook to fit. Oh, well, it doesn't fit in there perfectly, but I'm going to squeeze it in as much as possible and make it look like it's just built in. Oh, yeah, what about if I did like make it look like it's built into the actual desk area? Let me just see what that's going to look like. Probably shit, but we're going to go for it anyway. Yeah, no, that's fine. I like that. Oh, my stomach just rumbled. I'm hungry. I've only had a banana today. Yes, I'm pleased. I really am. So final little details for the kitchen. I want to keep a whole work area free. So I'm going to use this one here. And then maybe here, what we can pop up is a nice coffee machine. I think that would be smashing. And they've got plenty of storage. I don't really need to do anything kind of hanging on the walls and stuff. That's not the vibe I'm going for in here anyway. So I'm going to add up that nice posh coffee machine. Let's go for like a gold one, I think. Oh, I do like that. What was that other coppery tone there? What would that look like? Not here. Not here, not now, not ever, to be honest. We'll stick with that one. And then coming in, I'm putting in an extractor as well. I think it's going to be this one, isn't it? Trying to match in these tones with this place. That one kind of matches in the best as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to do that one. Let me just see on that screen there. Oh, it looks different on that monitor. Let me try the grey on that monitor there. One of my monitors is so different to the other. That one there is probably the best bet, isn't it? Or should we go even darker with it? Nope, we can't because that is not a thing. I'm going to go for that one. That's my one. And I'm sticking to it. And then I need to bring you up and match you into that level there. Lovely. I'm happy. I'm happy with how that is looking. And now, because we've only put in a one tile archway here, we've got a little bit more room here to play around with, kind of like an area to sit down and some coats up on the wall. So that's what we're going to do. And this area has worked out quite nicely, actually. I used that kind of curved bench. I forget where it's from, but it looks like it's kind of got storage underneath, which looks perfect, where you can put your shoes and hide them away, you know? Coaty peg on that wall there. Little welcome rug, and then a mirror. Where's it gone? There was a mirror there, I promise. A mirror on this side as well, so you can check yourself out before you go out. What a lovely little space that is. That's going to flow beautifully as well. I'm very, very happy with that. We're done with the ground floor, and I'm surprised with myself how well that came together. I think where it's going to be a problem is up here, because we can't have a double bed in this space. We cannot. So I want this to house 3 Sims. I want 3 Sims to be able to live in this place. So maybe 2 children and an adult. The adult's going to have a single bed, but maybe that's just their preference, you know? Maybe that's just the way they want to live. And we all we can do with that is allow them. And that is the moment. Yes, it is. We're going to start off with the bathrooms. I know, shocking, because I don't know what I'm doing with the bedrooms just yet, so I'm going to leave them. What I'm going to do here, shower room is here. Now I do want to add a towel rail in here as well. So I'm going to go for this one because it's the only one that comes in a solid black and fits in okay. I might size you down. Size you down to around about there and put it as near to the door as possible so it doesn't get soaking wet with the shower. I mean, it might, but you know, that is my prerogative with that as well. So there we are. It's going to be annoying though having 2 separate areas here, but that's the only way I can make it work. And rather unexcitedly, I'm just literally going to copy what I did downstairs up here. And there we go. A fully working toilet area as well. Okay, right. Where are we going to start first? Let's start with the adult room first, because I think this is the one that's going to be a little bit difficult, I'm going to say. So we're going for an adult room. I think we should darken down the palette in here first. So why don't we use either the Moschino wallpaper, just to bring a bit of abstract moment into here, or the Dream Home Decorator. I think that one's a little bit too busy. I think we should stick with this one here. Just brings a little bit of interest into this room then, doesn't it? So we're going for an adult bedroom. Do we want an adult in a bunk bed? I don't think we do. I really don't think we do. I mean, that is not to say that you are not allowed in a bunk bed. If you want to get in a bloody bunk bed, darling, you get in a bloody bunk bed, you know? But I don't think it's going to be the right moment for in here. No, not today. Because I want to do a bunk bed in the other room anyway. So, saying that though, it would be a good thing for space, wouldn't it? Because we could put a chest of drawers underneath of it. Let's put the adult in the bunk bed. We're going to put adult in a bunk bed. Why don't we go for something that is a little bit industrial looking? But then we get that shit bedding on top, don't we? And we can never change the bedding because it changes the whole bloody thing. Oh, we do have a pop of red there. That could work. Let's try that. Let's try this one here. So we're going for a pop of red in this room then, by the looks of things. So I'm going to push this in as far as humanly possible. Sorry, seemingly possible. I'm going to grab you into there like that. We could then get in either a sofa underneath. No, I do want storage. Storage is important, as I said. So maybe, are you going to be a bit too thick in there? Actually, you're not. Oh, and I do like the brown, weirdly. It's because of the flooring. I only pulled that one out to test, but it kind of works. I'm doing that. It looks like we're doing that. And then I'm wondering, can we come ahead and put in a wardrobe like around about here? I mean, we could, but I'm not really a fan of that wardrobe in this room. And I don't think the other kind of flat one is going to come with... Oh, well, there we go. Forget I said a thing. I always forget about this dark brown swatch it's got. Yes, let's get you into there as well then. Imagine going to wake your mum or dad up, or guardian, and they're in a bloody bunk bed. You know, get out that bunk. Will you grow up? Never grow up, my loves. It's an absolute trap. And I've said that for years. I think what I want to do is... What would you look like in here? Like a dark brown... Oh, do you know what? I don't hate it, but I think we should play it safe and go for the grey. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a seat there. Maybe a cheeky little seat. Or even a special place for them to come up and work. Like a desk in this room. I think a desk would be better. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm not going to copy the desk downstairs, though. We'll go for a different single desk here. Maybe even a dining table would suffice. Scratch the dining table. We're using this one here from high school years. And I'm going to flop you into the corner like that. I think that's going to work nicely, actually. I am going to use the ye old favourite in here. I'm going to pop you into there because we're going for a darker aesthetic. Because this is a bedroom, though, I'm thinking if they work from home, why don't we have the laptop up here and then we can have a desktop downstairs. And then what that can do, that can be like the family PC, you know? Fancy family PC downstairs. And then we've got a lovely little desk, a lovely little laptop up here, haven't we? Very, very clever that. That is a very good choice, Aiden. Pat yourself on the back, my darling. I'm going to do that as well while I'm here, you know. You've got to call yourself out sometimes when you've done a marvellous job. I'm going to use a red light just to ping in a bit more of that red tone that we've got going on here. And nothing else really needs to be in here. I'm happy with everything in here. It's going to be the perfect bedroom. It's got lots of storage. But I would like a mirror. A mirror in here. And I think I want to bring a bit of the red in with the mirror as well. Is that a bit tacky? I think that's a bit tacky. No, we're not going to do that. We're not here. Not today. Maybe you. Just to fit in with the abstract moment. But there's no really full length there. You need a full length mirror in your bedroom or near your bedroom. As far as I'm concerned. So maybe what I'll do is do this one here and just do a bigger square of it like that. Again, reflecting the light around, adding a bit more light in here. Yeah, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. There we go. That's it. That is the tickety boob right there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hallway, nothing. I cannot put anything in this hallway. It is one tile wide, so I'm not even going to bother. I don't really need to put any art on the wall either because we've got the windows. They can be the focal point. I mean, we could put a bit of art up on this wall here. Let's do that. And I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to size it down once, though. Pop it up around about there. And that just brings a bit of colour into this area as well. I like the brown with it as well. Just, yeah. Yeah, I'm full that. Full that indeed. Okay, so kids' bedroom. Want to keep it a little bit lighter and brighter in here. So maybe going for a green, but a bit of a softer green would be a nice vibe. Or we could fit in with the theme as what we've got going with the parents' bedroom. A bit of abstract, but just something a little bit softer like this with the grey. Or a bit of colour. I just hate these colours. We'll go for this one here because it's just a little bit brighter with the white kind of mountain. They remind me of mountain peaks for some reason. And that's what we're doing. Okay. So sticking with that theme, maybe. What could we use in here? Maybe a bit more of a wooden bunk bed. So I'm going to get 2 bunk beds on the go in here. Oh, this looks like a tent, doesn't it? Sort of. And I don't actually hate the brown and green in here either. Just brings a bit of softness. But now that I've done that, let me just test this wallpaper for the other one we were going to use, which was the grey. I think the grey looks better. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, there we go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Up your chuff and out your minge, to be honest with you. That is technical terms today. You are more than welcome. I shall be here all week. Let's shuffle this bed as far as we can into the wall. Why does that ladder keep coming back? Stop it at once. That ladder just keeps coming back the closer I get to this like door. Why? I don't like that. Right, there we go. That should be enough. Okay. And then we need to find the matching bed to go underneath. And there she is. Slotted right in like a dream. Okay, so we're going to be a bit tight for space here. I could copy that wardrobe. Actually, maybe not in the dark brown. We could go for a little bit of a lighter colour. Just so they have got storage and stuff in here. Yeah, that kind of fits. It's not perfect, but I think it would work. If I can grab you into there. And we're going to need a toy box in here. I think this would be the only spot to put a toy box. So I'm hoping that one of them does actually fit in here. I mean, it's a bit of a squidge, but I think we can make it work. And I probably want to keep that swatch, actually. It's fine. It is. It's absolutely fine. Can I bring that wardrobe in even tighter? I can. Lovely. At least they've got a space with toys. And that's all they really need, kids, isn't it? Toys. And then I can put some decorations up on the wall. What am I coming over here for? The blind. There we go. We got there in the end. That's going to keep them happy. Well, sort of. Bit claustrophobic, but we're going to go with it anyway, my darlings. Yes, we are indeed. And I would like some lovely pictures up on the wall. Instead of pictures, I kind of like the look of these balloons over the mountainscape. Look. Now, do these come in, is it just different colours or is it different shapes? It's just different colours. We could do that. Pop a bit of that in as well. And maybe just a few clouds. We'll go for the white clouds though, so it kind of sits in with this kind of vibe. I'm going to put the clouds up a little bit higher. They're kind of covering the mountain peaks. And then bring these down to this kind of level here. Yeah, I think we should just do one and then figure out something else to put here. Actually, no, scratch that. There was nothing else. That looked okay. I think this looks a little bit better. So at least that brings in a little bit of playfulness into this room, doesn't it? But I reckon we could get in some seating. I'm thinking along the lines of this. Would this colour work well in here? I think it would. Can we get you just there? Ooh, that's a tight spot, that. Oh, actually, I think we're not going to be able to. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. But, you know, ta-da. I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So 3 Sims could fit quite comfortably in this 2-tile townhouse. Look at the size of it. She is a skinny, slimmy legend. She very much is. So this is it. Let's have a tour around our very skinny and long townhouse. This would look better if it was kind of like a semi-detached or a duplex. I think having 2 either side of them with bigger gardens on the side maybe. But we're not doing that today. I wanted a skinny legend and here is what we've got. So in through the front door. You come in through this way and you can see all the way through to the house. That makes it look a lot like big as far as I'm concerned, especially with that mirror there. Very clever placement. Little area. Take your shoes off. Take your coat off. Have a look at yourself in the mirror. Give yourself a kiss. And then coming through here. No, full kitchen, may I add, with a single dining space. I know that's not the perfect sort of thing for it, but that's what we're working with in this 2-tile townhouse. Say that 5 times over. Bin down there. Stairs going upstairs. Come up this way. And then we've got a little living area in here, complete with a TV. Lots of books on the shelves. A little office space underneath of the stairs. Come through this way. Nice and light in here, I must say that. Got a little toilet downstairs, so you don't have to run upstairs to do your 1s and 2s. And you come out into a lovely back courtyard area. So we've got a lovely area to sit, lovely area to sun lounge, and a lovely area to dine and have a barbecue. With the house at the back as well there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Very gorgeous indeed. All the way through this way. Let's do a little spin around. And we're going to go up the stairs now. So first things first, you're met with this door that goes straight into the shower room. So I might want to change the colour of that ceiling. I think that needs to be black. Big landing as well. Quite a nice wide open space this be here. Probably the widest point of the house, to be honest with you. But, you know, there we are. And then this room here is the child's bedroom. For 2 children, bunk beds. Got yourself a wardrobe and a little toy box there with a great view out over the back garden as well, which is nice. And then come down this way, all the way down to the bottom here. We have got a little toilet up here as well. Toilet, sink, stunning. And then we've got the door going into the adult bedroom with a bunk bed. So lots of storage in here though. I do like that. And that mirror once again just opens up the space wonderfully. Really does. Little area for them to work. And a nice full wardrobe as well for this space. Well, there we bloody have it. I can't believe we did that. Shall I try and do something smaller next time? If you would like to see that, then let me know. I don't know how the hell I'm going to achieve that, but we've got a 2-tile townhouse. Maybe we can go for a 1-tile townhouse. That would probably have to be like a mile long. And I don't even know how they would get into beds and use kitchens and stuff like that. That is another moment in time. Will it happen? I have no idea. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today, my darlings. Leave me some lovely comments down below. I will be back tomorrow with some more Let's Build the Worlds. Goodbye.